Okay, this is part 2 of our programs and terms discussion. Where I left you last time, I was just creating a second term for a particular program. And we think the next term, again, another $400,000. But it's our second run and we're not doing the pilot, so we think our margins or contribution is going to be 55%. And this one's really proposed, not likely, so I think I'll just leave it at the proposed phase. And since the pilot was in August, this is likely to be September 5th. And again, we're planning on 8 days of time. And I will save that record. And we go to take a look at the program as a whole, and I can now see this program has two different terms here. Total number of terms here. Total revenue roll-up is predicted to be 800,000, which is what we had estimated. So those two numbers coincide right now. So that's what it looks like at the program level. If we take it back to the opportunity level, what are we looking at? Is we're now looking at this is our original estimate of roughly $1 million. Now we're saying, hey, the revenue roll up from programs is 800,000, and we take a look at the actual contribution coming from the terms. It ends up being 436,000 is our actual contribution, which is quite happy. And I might want to actually change at this point the stage information. If we're this far along and we're actually starting to confirm dates, I'm going to say, hey, we've actually have submitted a proposal, and based on their commitment levels, I'm going to say this is a 90%. And we can see that, hey, we're in pretty good shape. These numbers still aren't going to match exactly because this is the actual number of what would really happen in terms of contribution. And then eventually, if we decide to take this to close, I could take this to close 1, and we could go it that way. But I wanted to demonstrate here what happens with the programs side of things in terms of how we rolled up. And I could create multiple programs here, and I could add additional terms for this particular program if we wanted to run it that way. Oh, also would like to cover roles with regards to programs. So just like we had before, we'll give this a new contact here. Daisy Ward. Here it's a program role. I'm going to say that in this case that she's likely to be faculty for this particular term, for this particular program, because this is the program level. I can list it there, or I can take this down to, if I go to the program, I can say what's really important is that in this program that we know that Ariel Ward is going to be the doing the program management for that particular run, and we back to the term again. If I say another role, and we'll say Daisy Ward, role type, the program, likely to be faculty, I can incorporate her here. And what this will now drive when I go back to the terms and opportunities is this will drive an awareness for us about if people are potentially being double booked or triple booked for things, and we'll create a report that reflects that. Thank you.